Good morning again. Coming back to you with a couple more diamonds in the rough. Okay, the first one I've mentioned before, but it's tremendously important. Manage based on plans, not distractions. I mentioned Donald Rumsfeld, where he said manage based on your out basket, not your in basket. So this is just one of those things that can bring us out of the rough if we find ourselves kind of in the quagmire a little bit. Is take a look at what is driving our actions. Are they the distractions or the plans? Next one is never to forget what it's like to be on the other side. Now, I'm specifically talking about your employees' side at this point. So when things come up, they have questions, you can instigate something new, anything of that nature. Remember what it's like on their side so that you can anticipate what they might say, they might think, and it can cause you to come forth with something in addition to just the announcement so that you can, bring an answer to a potential question. Now, it so happens that when you're out conversing with other people as well, and you're outside your work group, it still applies. Don't forget what it's like to be the person receiving your information. It'll help you deliver it in the best way possible. This is one I'm sure you probably haven't heard before. I This is a big one for me. It reinforces what our responsibilities are, and that is business is not a democracy. When we sit down and we talk with people, we have two ears and one mouth, and we should use them accordingly. We do more listening than talking, so that when we talk, it's the right answer, it's the right direction. When we sit and we ask people for their opinions, share ideas, gather their thoughts, it's for the purpose of causing you to draw from those people around you, because I mentioned once before that in the abundance of counselors, there's victory. And our employees are a tremendous source of counsel because they know the work every single day, probably better than you do. From a day to day to day, what are the little fires that they have to put out? But if anybody throws out to you that I'm putting my business up for a vote, that is not the case. It's information and to be counseled by them. And last but not least, in this section, speak with confidence. When things are crazy, when your ball is lying in the rough and you can't quite see it, it's your voice that brings things to the surface. And speak with confidence because that's what your people are looking for. We talked about chaos brings new order, things of that nature. But at the end of the day, the best leaders speak with confidence because it provides an element of comfort to our employees. So enjoy the diamonds. They shine even when it's cloudy. Have a great day.